Now, hello.
Hi,
Hey, Cassandra,
Cassandra.
what's up? How are you?
Hi. Oh, there's a lot of people in here. Hi.
The
My
back
name's
room.
yeah, geez. Like I'm being watched. My
Nice
name's Cassie. It's really nice to meet you.
to meet
I'm
you
a
too.
writer for Cinefied is who I'm representing today. Had to think
Thank you
about
so much
here for.
for having us.
Um, yeah, it's really nice to be here and to talk to you guys today.
Mhm.
So first of all, who do I want to start with today? I'll start with Eric. It's really nice to be talking to you today, Eric. Tell me, you do a lot of these like smaller budget films. What is the one thing I saw? I think I saw an interview with you where you said all it takes is one thing that draws you to a project and then you're down. Was that like you said something like that, right? Like it just takes one thing for you to
I
be
have no idea
in a
what I said, but yeah. Uh, you know, most movies are inane. Most movies are repetitive. Most movies are boring. So it's kind of easy for me. I have these two kids who read all my scripts and they write synopsises, and I have a big pile on my desk for, do not read, must read, and I read everything. And then if I like the synopsis, I'll read the script. And if I like the script, I'll tell my wife to make the deal. Only this is happening all day, every day. It's not like a once a week kind of a thing. It's all day, every day it's happening. So, and I'm sorry, what was the question?
What was the one thing that drew you to this
Oh yeah,
script?
oh, yeah, right. I'm trying to explain. It's always a little bit different. It can sometimes be just the director. It can sometimes be just my dialogue. It can sometimes be just a character description. Like for this my favorite job I ever had was when I played Junior on Righteous Gemstones. It was an open casting call and it described my family. So I said, I can go do this. So I went and did this and I got the part. You never know. It's always something different. And so to answer your question, it's never one thing, but it's always one thing.
Okay. All right. So what did you like so much about working with Gino here?
Well, Gino's fresh and smart and cool, and he's got a great project here. And it's a project that we can all relate to because unless we're idiots, we're obviously not alone.
Hmm.
So it was a great project to bring awareness to that because there should be awareness of that. And I also like the guy a lot. He's a great cat.
So that's very cool, Gino. Like it must be cool for you hearing someone, a legend like Eric Roberts, say how much he loved working with you. Talk about the experience of making this movie and working with Eric from your perspective.
Yeah, it's heartwarming to hear like, actors that you grew up watching, and a lot of like really great movies say that they love working with you. It's a great achievement. I'm very humbled by that, because Eric is a legend as everyone knows. I think that working with this movie, doing this movie was a real challenge because it was during COVID. We shot at one of the most difficult times there was to make a movie in Hollywood. Shutdowns, restrictions, mask, everything, social distancing, people testing,
Testing.
everything we could face. Everything that you could imagine we faced basically during the journey of this movie. But it was a pleasure working with Eric. We sat, we talked. I think we had a real heart to heart when we sat. We like spoke for like 2 hours when we met, and we just talked about each other and talked about movies that we like and the approach of the role and the character itself. And yeah, I think making movies a lot has a lot to do with communication, has a lot to do with teamwork and collaboration, and Eric's an excellent collaborator. He went straight into that role of the dangerous space cowboy. I love westerns. I grew up with westerns. I grew up with spaghetti westerns and everything else, and Trinity in those movies. So I mean, I saw a bit of that in terms of that villain, you know, that the good, the bad, and the ugly villain in Eric, and yeah, we went with that, and the process was real easy because when you're dealing with actors that have experience and that are real thespians, that understand the role, and like I'm an actor's director, and I also understand the techniques and understand, like, you know, the art and the craft itself. It makes it so much easier to direct someone like Eric.
Sure.
And sometimes you don't even need to direct Eric because he knows exactly what he's coming to do.
Yeah.
He knows the role, he knows what he's stepping into. Um, you know, he just understands the lay of the land. He knows everyone else's part. You know, he knows exactly what he's going into in terms of like approaching it, how to approach that role, what you want out of it.
Yeah. Amazing. So Eric, when you work with like a lot of younger actors, do they come to you for advice? Are you sort of like a mentor to them on set?
Oh heavens, no.
No.
No, I think young actors kind of fear that I will do that. But no, I would never do that. An actor, in theory, arrives ready to go. So if you're gonna undo him with your ideas are ready to go, it's just not fair. And I'm also what Gino left out, giving me all those compliments, is the fact that when I show up on a set, my final thing is I say to the director, "What do you want to see?" And they tell me what they're after, and I deliver. That's my job. It's not my job to necessarily give them my interpretation, even though it is in the end result. It's to give them what they need, and that's where I that's where I find affection for myself, where I like myself, is I can deliver. So, what do you need, boss? And he tells me, and I say, okay, and I go give him what he needs, and it makes me happy, and it's fun to do. And he's a great boss. He's a great leader. He's very clear. He's very concise. And he's sweet. He's such a kind soul.
Thank you so much.
So it's a
Eric's
pleasure.
making me blush right now.
I know. What a lovely, lovely bromance happening here. Did you guys know each other before, or did you meet when this movie came about?
No, we met when this movie came about,
Okay.
and
Okay.
it was like instant chemistry, I think.
Amazing.
That's what it was.
Awesome. All right. Well, you guys, I'm out of time, but it was so nice talking to you and meeting both of you.
It was a pleasure, and to everyone, watch Lumina. It's about a human journey. It's about a group of friends going to find their friend's loved one who disappears in an abduction, and the psychological effect of that, and how far you're willing to go to save the one you loved. That's what it's about.
All right. All right. It was awesome talking to you both. Thank you
Awesome.
so much. It was
Thank
good.
you.
Can I add one thing?
Yes.
We are not alone.
Yes. Okay.
We're not.
Okay. All right. Thanks, guys.